The Chinese are very interesting. The way they view geopolitical issues around the world, sometimes they just sit and wait it out. And it usually works in their favor. Doing nothing sometimes is the best strategy. Now, people may say, well, what do you mean do nothing? If there's a war in the Middle East, why isn't China involved in that? Well, they are.
Yeah.
But they're not involved with boots on the ground or in the air. They're involved, economically. So they do at least know how to pander and put on a good show to show respect to diplomats. There is still respect for diplomacy between these countries. You're not going to see on the nightly news the leaders here trashing the administration, because that is something that just doesn't happen here in Chinese media. In Chinese media, it's people trust it. And I know that's hard for people to believe, but most Chinese here are trusting of their media because they know if there's false reporting, that's a violation. And that's not very good. So at the end of the day, we all know what went down here in China. The average person can figure out what happened. They came, they brought their best. America brought their best to the table. And the Chinese politely said, sure, we'll buy your soybeans. We'll support your market. We'll be a good trading partner. But we have to remember that the Chinese looked across that table at individuals that went 10%, 20, 50, 100, and 150% tariffs on their companies. And that did hurt a lot of Chinese small business owners here. Now, the government has done what they can to help them rebound and find new markets. As we've seen at the Canton Fair just recently, massive consumer electronic fair, then it moves into a textile fair, and then into a home fair. This is one of the largest trading fairs in the world. It was absent of American buyers this year, absolutely absent. But the door has opened to guess who? The Middle East.
Yeah.
And they came out in big numbers. Now, how does that happen that the Middle East all of a sudden starts flocking to Chinese market? Well, it's when you've been pushed around or used and abused by a certain administration, you're going to fall into the arms of China. And that continues to happen. We saw that happen where they pushed Russia against the wall. Well, China was there. They pushed Iran to the wall. China will be there. Do you think Americans are going to be rebuilding Iran with construction companies? Yeah. After 19,000 bombs, it's going to be Chinese construction companies. China can put the political stuff to the side and still do business.